Okay, everyone, here we have an interesting circuit. There are two three-way switches, and this is actually a very common use. One of the switches is in the kitchen, and then you have a long hallway, and the other switch is at the end of the hallway near the bedrooms. Now you want both of these switches to be able to turn the hallway light on and off. As we know with the three-way switch, there's one black connection and two brass connections. That black connection is the one that's going to be switched between the two brass. We're going to turn it on and follow this circuit through. Now, with two switches that have two positions, you know there are four possible combinations. And we'll see if we can trace the power. And remember, we must have a complete circle of power. So in order for the light to come on, somehow the power must come from the red on the battery, and it must make it all the way back to the white on the battery. So let's see what we have. Right now they're not on, so we know there's no circle of power. Why is there no circle? Well, we leave the red connection and we go into the black on the first switch. So where does it go in the down position? It goes to the yellow connection, and we follow the yellow connection over to the other, and it's also in the down position, which means the lamp with its red connection connects to the blue. So we can't get any further than second switch. So there's no circle of power. Now let's turn one of them on. So that turns the power on. So what have we got? The red lead coming out of the battery goes into the black lead, and in the on position it connects to the blue connection. It follows the blue over to the other switch, which is also connected to its red connector, which goes to the light and then goes back to the battery through the white connection. What happens if we turn on the other switch? It goes off. So now why is it off? Because we come out of the battery on the red connection, goes through to the blue, goes over to the other switch, but it's also on, which means the yellow is connected to the red connector going to the light. So once again, there's no circle of power. Or what happens if we turn it off? That will put it on or off, and that will put it on or off. Exactly what we want. We can control that light with either switch and always turn it on and off from either end. Another use for this that's very common is having one at the top of a stairs and one at the bottom of a stairs. Works exactly the same way. We want to be able to turn it on or off from either switch. And that is a typical three-way circuit that you'll find in a house.